What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chopper Style, and today I'm going to be doing my review for The Flash, Season 7, Episode 16. First thing I want to talk about is the whole ultraviolet dying stuff. Like, dude, we wasted a whole episode, almost another episode, trying to fix her and heal her, make her a good person. All that just for her to die? I feel like that whole storyline could have just been taken out. They brought Ultraviolet in just for her to die, and it was like it was pointless. And then she tried to blame it on Allegra, who was trying to stop all these Godspeeds and help. It's like, dude, that was I didn't like the whole storyline. And then even Allegra, she isn't even part of the team. She is going off doing her own thing, making things way worse for the team, trying to save Ultraviolet. All for what? For her to just die? I didn't like the way they wrote that, man. I was actually liking the Ultraviolet character and wanted to see her become good. And I feel like she just died for no reason. You didn't even get to see her do a raw fight scene, nothing. You just came to her and she died. And while she's dying, she sits up here and throws a leg under the bus, like, oh, I thought you had family. Like, yeah, when you ain't got, the whole world on the line with all these Godspeeds, come on, dude. But now the rest of this episode was straight fire. We got my boy Diggle back. Dude, I love the character of Diggle, man. He is so cool and smooth, always knows the right thing to say. And in this episode, he comes in with a device that's actually able to stop a speedster in its tracks. So Barry's actually able to stop one of the Godspeeds. Luckily, it was a Godspeed that wasn't like one of those screeching ones. It was actually a Godspeed who can talk and who knew who Barry Allen was. So how does he know all that? I mean, I think he's definitely from the future, but who was that person? And then also, he wanted to be captured. He was able, yeah, that device helped stop him, but when he was in that chamber, he was able to bust out like it wasn't nothing because I guess it was for speedsters. I thought that chamber was able to stop like all powers, but whatever. Because he's using the velocity, a fake speedster or whatever, he's able to get out. And you notice he didn't hurt Barry, but he said, like, if you're not with me, you're against me. So we have to see where all this is going. Also, Diggle's been having all these headaches, and I think he is about to be becoming Green Lantern real soon. He appeared on Batwoman. I don't watch that show. And also, he's supposed to be coming on Superman and Lois. And what died a better time to get your ring than on the Superman show? I mean, Green Lantern and Superman, they fight alongside each other all the time. They're part of the Justice League. So I'm really hoping that Diggle gets his ring, and that would just be sick. Maybe he can get his own show or something. I mean, it sucks that Arrow is away and Diggle really doesn't have a place to go. So I'm hoping he finds his spot somewhere, man, because I like his character a lot. And it was so good to see him on The Flash, man. I loved it. But they find out that this whole war with the Godspeeds is to find the real August Hart, who I'm guessing is the original Godspeed. And whoever finds him wins the whole war. Also, August Hart's mind has been wiped, so he has no memory of anything. So that leads to question, what happens when one of the Godspeeds find him? Is he going to remember he has powers? Is he more powerful than all those? Did he create those Godspeeds? Who erased his memory? You know, we don't know what's going on. Also, who's behind the fake Godspeeds, like the ones that make that screeching noise? Who's behind all of that? So we don't know what's going on. I think the next episode is going to explain a lot because this episode is a lot of question marks. One of my favorite parts of the episode where I was so hyped was when Barry was gonna go to the future. I'm like, yes, Barry. I love whenever they go to the future. I swear it's always some of the best scenes because it's cool to see how the world develops and how different it is, especially in Nora's timeline. I mean, it was pretty damn cool. I mean, Reverse Flash was even there. Like, what the hell, you know? So I'm all hyped. We're gonna go to the future, and as he's running, Godspeeds are waiting there and knocks him away. It's like, man, Barry just can't go in the past or the future at all. Every time he tries to go to the future lately, it's always being blocked off. But this time it was weird. Dion was there wherever they got knocked off at, or he got knocked off at, and Iris was there. Iris is like having problems, like disappearing as if she's going to get erased from time or something. Remember, when people are starting to fade in and out, it's like they're getting erased from the timeline or they're from a future or something. So what in the hell is going on with Iris? Is it because she's pregnant? I don't understand. Also, she's the mother of the speed forces or of all the other forces. So why don't she have powers? Like she must have some type of powers, right? Like she helped give birth to these forces. So where are her powers, man? Like, is that an explanation of why she's going in and out of time right now? Now, I was thinking about this. Remember, when Nora first came to Barry in his dream, she said, "Hey, everything was okay. We're doing fine. Just want to let you know we're good." Okay, and then the second time he's seen her, she's like, "Oh my God, our future's in jeopardy." She's starting to disappear, kind of like Iris is. That's the mother of Nora. And if she's disappearing and Iris is disappearing, maybe they're about to get erased or something. Like, I feel like whatever's going on with them is like it's going on with both of them. It's the same problem because why are they both fading in and out? And then also, Nora pops up at the end of this episode, and what she said to Barry, "Hey, what? I know I'm not supposed to be here, but that everything's fine." She seemed happy. She didn't come there all sad and saying like, "Oh man, things are terrible." She seemed happy, just like the first time Barry had that dream. She almost said exact same thing. "Hey, everything's fine." So I feel like Barry is kind of seeing the future, So I think Barry, in the next episode, we're gonna find out what's going on and why things are going bad. But those various visions, he's able to see into the future, it seems like, because the stuff is happening right as it's unfolding. So we have to wait till the next episode.
Now, I do have an off the wall theory. I don't think it's true, but it can definitely happen. Now, when have we ever had a season without Reverse Flash? Not that I can think of, none of them. Reverse Flash has not popped up at all this season. He's supposed to be looking for a new host. Maybe he already found one. I don't know. Could he be connected to this Godspeed stuff? It's a possibility. But what does the Godspeed stuff have to do with Iris and Nora disappearing? That could be Reverse Flash working behind the scenes. He likes to mess with Barry. And why wouldn't he do that? I feel like if Reverse Flash has nothing to do with what's going on right now, then the final episode for the cliffhanger will be him for sure. It just feels weird not having Reverse Flash in none of this season. So I think he's gonna pop up sooner or later. And we finally get to see Bart Allen. Dude, it is so sick. I've been waiting forever for him to show up, dude. When Nora first showed up, I'm like, yo, where's her twin? I was happy to see her, but it just didn't feel right without the son. And now that he's here, man, I want to see him use his powers. I like his speed, like it was all staticky and stuff. So I'm interested to know who he is as a character, what powers he knows. Also, does Nora know anything different? Because this is a different Nora. Yes, she remembers Barry and everything, but who knows what is going on in the future? It's definitely not the same. So I really can't wait till next episode so we can find out what's all going on. But this is it for the review. If you like, could you please give me a like, comment, subscribe, Chopstar out.